Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of Nation Wave, and this is day 13 of the June daily draws. So as we start a new week, let's see what kind of message we're going to get. And I'll be taking the first card from the tarot at the end of the rainbow, followed by an oracle card from the Celtic Spirit Oracle. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. Here we go. And our card is the Seven of Pentacles. There's looking at the tree with his pentacles. He's been working, he's been coming, he's been tending to it. There's one on the floor there, so there's one that's dropped. So he can take that. Maybe the others aren't ready yet to fall. Maybe he can't quite take those yet. So maybe maybe this is a day to take an assessment of where we're at in things. What progress have we made? Are we making? What reward have we got so far? What result have we got so far? What is almost ready but not quite? It's not quite ready to be manifest yet. It's on its way. We're nurturing it still. We're tending to it. We just need a little bit of patience, and sometimes it's hard for us to wait. But it, just like this fella in its due course, these two will be ready to collect at the right time, when things take a natural period of time to develop and grow and then be ready. And as long as we're nurturing it and taking care and doing the work to keep things going, in due time these things will come, and we just need to wait for that due time to come. And it's that waiting period, isn't it, that is often the hardest for us, when we're eager for literally the results to come in, and we know we're close, we know we're getting there, but can't they just hurry up and be ready? But it's that patience, it's that preparation bit, getting ourselves ready to receive as well. I think this is one aspect of this card that I feel that is important to consider, that during that waiting period, while we're waiting things to develop in due course, we will receive these things in due course. In that period, while we're waiting, sometimes that period is necessary to get ourselves ready to receive when that time comes. Maybe we're not quite ready to, that if we were to receive it straight away right now, we wouldn't know what to do with it. We wouldn't necessarily respond with it. We wouldn't be able to cope with it. We wouldn't be able to know what to do with whatever we receive. Maybe that time of waiting is to help us, as well as we've been nurturing and working on developing these things. Maybe we need to make sure that we're developing ourselves as well, so that we're in a position and a readiness to receive these things at the time when they're ready to come. So that may be important, that as we start this week, know that things will come in their due time, as long as we're putting in we don't just sit here idly waiting. He's still going, and he's doing the things, and he's got his tool there, his hoe there, to tend and to make sure the conditions are right for that growth to continue to completion, when the results then will come in, and he can pick and harvest the results of his labor. So we still need to be putting that work in, but sometimes it's hard when we put the work in and we haven't quite yet got the results of the work. But to remember to work on ourselves, to be ready to receive, position ourselves in the best way possible, so that when we receive what comes, we're in a position then to make the most of it and benefit the most from it. So it's necessarily the growth of our work and the results that we want to come in. It's the growth of ourselves, our personal growth as well, that's important. So how are we going on that front? To me, we're assessing, we're going and looking and seeing how things are progressing, but also to look at ourselves and how are we doing. Maybe this is a good time to say, well, where are we at in our journey in life, in our spiritual journey, in our journey of life in general? How are things going? What still needs to be tended to? What still needs work? Where's where's the room for growth? How can we nurture that growth to come in to help us to be in a better position to receive these things that are coming into our lives? So it's that sense of evaluation of our circumstances and of ourselves, and seeking to use the time wisely to for that growth that's necessary in order to be ready to receive what comes in. Okay, so let's see what oracle card we're going to get to go with that. Here we go. And we have dream, manifestation, plan, and B. Not plan B, plan and then B. They're sitting on the toadstool there, dreaming, thinking about what can come in, maybe evaluating and waiting, dreaming of those things coming in. And we can be thinking about that. But also, there's an element that we need to do that and plan and what we're going to do when we get the results that we want. But we can't just sit there and dream. We've got to keep going with our tool ready to put the energy and the work in. Yes, there are moments where we will pause and think about what's going to be a change we're bringing in and what it is and how we're doing it and what we're wanting to manifest. And sometimes we just need to be ourselves, to be who we are as we're growing as individuals. Just be. Sometimes when there's nothing else to do, when we've done the work and we're just waiting for that period of time to go by for things to naturally come to completion. Sometimes all we can do is just be ourselves and think about when these things are going to manifest. So that is the reading for today. I'll be back tomorrow with day 14. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.